for the markets. 8,742 for the Nifty, 8 to 9 points higher, 0.09% higher. Mid-cap index has done particularly well. Let's welcome our next guest, Samit Chavan, equity technical analyst at Angel Broking. Samit, markets are refusing to fall. Do you believe that this is a sign of strength? Any positive news and markets can go up further from here on?
Obviously, if you look at the overall price action in last 5 to 6 weeks, the Nifty has already completed its major 50% retracement around 7,900. We saw good bottoming formation around 7,900, 8,100, and from there we saw confirmation of breaking important hurdle of 8180 last month. So that clearly indicated that the Nifty is likely to head higher, and this is what we witnessed in last 3 to 4 weeks. Post the budget announcement also, we saw good positive rally in market. Nifty managed to surpass 8700 mark, and since last 2.
I think that we have an issue with that link, but what he was trying to say is that markets are looking in on the positive side, and he believes that he was just giving levels. That's the time when you saw that link getting some issues. Meanwhile, what we'll do is we'll just look at some stocks and really what's happening on the Nifty. There are gainers on Nifty with you. SBI is up 1.7 to 177 for SBI right now. Nifty is up about 7 odd points. Let's just look at the top gainers on the Nifty pack. Bank of Baroda is now the top gainer. Tech Mahindra is up around 5% and Cipla is up close to 4%, so 608. Cipla actually has given a good move this week from nowhere. It has been among the top movers. Samit is back with us. Samit, if you could just start by the levels that you would watch.
See, as far as levels for Nifty is concerned, immediately 8650, 8680 seems to be a very strong support, but if you look at the broader chart structure, then 8500, 8550 has become a strong base, and we don't see Nifty slipping below 8500 quite soon. Sooner or later, we expect Nifty to surpass 8800, 8850, which is a major hurdle now. So it's a matter of time. We are likely to head towards our all-time highs, at least 9000, 9050 in probably next 3 to 4 weeks.
Once the all-time high is taken over, what will be the next level to watch out for?
See, then in that case, we can see projection on the basis of price extension, which we can take from 6825, which was the last budget lows, and from there, if we take the price extension, if we connect 7900, then the next possible projection target would be around 9450, 9600. So once we takes out major hurdles 9000, 9100 on a sustainable basis, Nifty is
right. I think that there is a problem with that link with Samit, but he was trying to become positive and saying that all-time high can be taken out by the market. He's back with us. Samit, could you just start again? Sorry for that bad link. What is the level once the all-time high is taken out?
See, what I was saying is since last 1.5 year, due to this price action, we can now observe a bullish cup and handle pattern on weekly as well as monthly chart. And if we now take the overall price extension from last budget lows, which was around 6825, and if we connect with the recent low 7900, the next projected target would be around.
Okay, I think we're really having an issue with that link with Samit. Not often do we, get views about markets going at an all-time high, and then going in on a very high note. So about 3 minutes to go for markets to shut, and if we just okay. Samit is back with us. Samit, let's not talk about the Nifty because the link is getting changed. Can you just talk about Union Bank of India, what's happening over there? It's up 10% today.
See, in last 4 to 5 trading sessions, we have seen a relentless up move in selective PSU banking counters, be it Bank of Baroda, be it Union Bank or SBI. So clearly the trend has been quite strong since last few weeks, and we expect this rally to extend at least towards 175, 176. So from current level also, Union Bank can head higher, much higher. 155, 158 would now act as a very strong base.
Right. Stride Sashun is also up 10% today. Any view on that name?
Yes, we were closely observing this particular stock since last 3 weeks. We had a positive call around 1080 3 weeks back, and we maintain our target that this stock is poised for much higher levels. The overall weekly chart is quite strong, so we see this stock moving towards 1280, 1320. These are the next possible levels, and on the lower side now. Yesterday's low, which was around 1060, 1080, is likely to act as a very strong support.
Samit, just request you to stay on. About 90 seconds remaining for markets to shut. 6 points higher for the Nifty, 8,740. But there were a lot of individual movers within the market. Idea flat with a negative bias, 109.8. Bank of Baroda now the top gainer, 186. Hindalco down about 0.3%, and ITC, after a move in the budget after 2 days, is now just going on the slightly calmer side. Bharti Infratel 2.5% higher, 300 rupees. Axis Bank 1.5% higher, 489. Tata Steel down about 1% or so, 472, and Tata Motors closing in at the day's lowest point. Coal India 2% higher, 326, 3.7 million shares traded. Infosys 935 rupees on the lower side. Reliance is down about 1%, 1033, and Tata Power up around 0.5%. Tech Mahindra up around 4.3%, 481, 20 rupees higher. Power Grid down about 1.3%, 201. Cipla up close to 4%, 608 for Cipla. Z Entertainment 2.5% lower, 495. Bharti Airtel flat with a negative bias. HDFC Limited down about 0.3%. Sun Pharma 647, a percent higher. BPCL down about 0.1%. Yes Bank up around 0.8%, and Kotak Bank 1% on the lower side. IndusInd Bank went down yesterday, but today was on the higher side, 1.8% higher. Tata Motors DVR about 1.9% lower. So following what Tata Motors is doing, TCS up about 1.3%. That's the closing bell for you. Let's just start with the top gainers. It's the PSU Banking that really rallied in the last 1 hour of the trading session, and that led Bank of Baroda as the top gainer, 4.7% higher, 8.5 rupees higher, 16.5 million shares traded. Very strong volumes for BOB, 186 for Bank of Baroda right now. Let's look at some of the other names. Tech Mahindra was up 4.3, so 481 for Tech Mahindra, 2.6 million shares traded, about 20 rupees higher for Tech Mahindra right now, 4.5%. Very strong move just about 4 days back when the entire Trump issue was going on. 427 was the price. Cipla is up close to about 4%, 608 for Cipla, 24 rupees, so about 2.5 million shares traded for Cipla. A very strong move again on this name as well. Most of the pharma names actually did well in the last couple of days. BHEL up about 2.5%, so about 7 million shares traded for BHEL as well. Bharti Infratel, after days of decline, has now started to go up. It's up around 2.5%. Samit, any view on the pharma pack, especially Cipla? It's done pretty well in this week. Even names like Granules have done well. Some of the other large cap pharma companies have also done well. We spoke about Strides Sachun, which is of course a mid cap name. Okay, I think we don't have that link with Samit, but anyway, Cipla is up around 4%. Let's look at the mid-cap movers as well. What happened to the listing of the day? I think at the end of the day, the listing did start to go down. So it was BSC which got listed quite successfully at 40%, still closed up pretty well. So it was up around 30-35% in terms of listing. Let's just look at BSC, 32% higher for BSC. Sun TV was another stock of a day, 23% higher, 683 for Sun T. It opened around 20% higher, so within that band of 670 to I think 690, that's where it was trading at. TV18 Broadcast 6% higher. BSC, we already spoke about that. Union Bank was up close to 10%. Granules was up around 10% or so. There was some positive news flow regarding Granules. Maybe that's why that stock was doing pretty well. It's up around 10% right now, 127 for Granules. Strides Sachun was up 10%. That's a name which went up after results, 1194 for Strides Sachun. Orchid Pharma also went up about 8% along with some of the other pharma names. So did pretty well as far as the entire pharma pack, whether it's mid cap or the large cap space in terms of any flows. In terms of losers, Vedanta was down 4%, rather 3.5%. Aditya Birla Fashion, that was the results impact, down close to 2.5%. Titan was down about 2.5% at about 379 for Titan. Bosch was down 2.5%. Prestige Estates was down about 2.5%. Z Entertainment was down close to about 2.3%, and Nalco was also down about 2%. On that note, we're taking a break. We're coming back in 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Okay, let's just listen into a view before we go into that break. Coming in from UR Bhatt of Delton Capital.
For FY17, there will be some probably flat to very marginal growth.